Ultra Rising family, Ultra Rising. This is Heka, and you know, I work for God. You know, I play for Team Source, Team Almighty, Team Greatness, Team Ultimate. You know, Team Inspiration, Team Motivation. You know, Team Elevation, Team Development, Team Growth. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. How y'all doing out there today, man? So listen, I'm back. I'm back with episode 2 of books I read in jail. Number 2. Alright, first and foremost, you might know me as an author, manifestation mentor. You might know me as a life coach, spiritual and relationship certified. By the way, if you would like you know, if you would like to get any of services, you know, I'm doing readings, always doing readings, divine insights. And then, you know, you could even just email me if you need somebody to talk to, you know, or if you have questions, right? But keep that thing limited to like 1 or 2 questions, you know what I'm saying? So and let it be like stuff that you really have questions about. Come on, B, get the, come on, don't, damn, my bad, I had to listen. Come on now, I'm not even gonna cut that out. I'm gonna just leave that in there. I'm not even gonna cut that out. So listen, guys, it's hot outside, but you know, you got to be outside. If you ain't outside, then where are you and what are you doing? So it feel good to be home, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it feel good to be home. Today is my 14th day home, and I'm loving it. You know, I'm loving. Look at my skin. I'm becoming back alive again. I'm black. I'm back beautiful. Cause I mean, I was always beautiful, but in jail, the jail I was at, all the like, there was no natural sunlight. There was no direct sunlight. If you can go outside, you might go outside once a month, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the weather, depending on how many staff they had in there, you know. But I'm gonna save that type of talk for another video. But I just wanted to bring that through to you guys that, you know, the women, like we were in there with no direct sunlight. You know, as a woman, that, you know, that's insane. You're supposed to, like, that's your human right. But is it raining right now? Okay, guys, listen. It just started raining out of the middle of nowhere. So let me get started. Let me get started. Between the bees and listen, y'all, I ain't been outside in the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So this only day 13. I'm smacking it up. Listen, usually, look, before I got locked up, me and nature was like, you know, I practiced. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about bugs, and I was friends with them. I wanted to say hi to them. Now, and I'm just like, hold on, what is you? Where? Just running, I'm running. Uh-oh, dragonfly. Look, come on, y'all. I think I got institutionalized a little bit, but you know, it's funny now. It's funny. But listen. Let me stop. You can email me for any of my services, y'all. I do readings. You know, my specialty is connecting with the other side and the, you know, the higher self. It don't really matter what you need as far as a reading. I can bring that through to you. Questions, divine insights, all that. Books. You can order my books. Any of my books. The links is down below. But this is books I read in jail part 2. I felt guided to share this content simply because it was just something that came on my heart to do. So thank you to those who like this, or those who are listening, to those who subscribe too. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And come on, I'm gonna keep all of this. So look, it's like 100 dragonflies. We out here. You know, the dragonflies is the 7D and up energies. The dragonflies are like, they are souls that are so evolved. They are evolved past having a physical body. They are evolved, like, they are part of the fairy in a way. Like, the dragons flies are part of the fairies, and the dragons, they're all like a part of the same realm in a way. Like, they kind of merge the 2 realms together, the fae and then, you know, the dragons, right? So the dragonflies are, you know, fairy dragons. So with that being said, guys, one of the books, I think that these books will help you out on your path. You know, bear with me with the patience, guys, on these videos. Like, I'm gonna get better. I'm posting every single day, and I'm gonna get better as I practice and as time goes on. Until then, you know, this is the raw content, okay? So right here, this book right here called Siddhartha. This book, it's a short story book, so it's not that long. But this book is a book that I read and freaking studied multiple times. And what I learned from Siddhartha was so much. After I read that book, I began fasting more. I began, being more patient. I began, just not thinking, because he promotes thinking, fasting, and waiting. I'd rather promote, allowing, right? Allowing, being patient and things like that. And also fasting. So I did a lot of fasting while I was in jail. I would fast 3 days of the week. I would fast Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I would eat 4 days a week. When I would eat 4 days of the week, I would eat once, except for like commissary day, or things like that. So that book was real great, and you should check this book out, man. Order it, do whatever you need to do to be able to see it, because you're going to love it. This book is going to elevate your entire life. I mean, I'm not even playing. That's what it did for me. Look, I'm sweating, guys. Like, I got real sweat. Like, I can't believe it. Listen, I'm about to hurry up because I need to go run in the grass. I need to go get in the water. Like, there's so much things I need to do. All right, so stay tuned for some free gifts I got going on, guys, and just things that I got going on. I just need about a little bit more time, but we're going to be in there, okay? Book number 2. Yeah, Siddhartha. Listen, this book is amazing. So book number 2 is The Heart of the Buddha. Now, when I tell you transforming suffering into liberation, come on. When I tell you this book helped me to transform my entire reality, is it bees crawling on me or is this sweat? But when I tell you that this book right here helped me to transform my entire reality, like I had a lot of times in jail where I went through like suffering and grief because, I was innocent. This was my first time being in jail for a crime I didn't commit. And so it was tough for me at first to kind of accept the serenity, of the situation, so that, I already knew going in that I had the way out was through, right? That's always the way out. And if you haven't looked at none of my jail lectures, please, I'm telling you, them jail lectures go hard. They on my other YouTube channel that I can't get in right now, and we're not even about to trip off of that. But if you want to go check my old YouTube channel out before I got arrested, check that link out down below. And you hear my jail lectures and everything like that. And then also I got other, PowerPoint lectures and all of that over there. You should go check that out. But The Heart of the Buddha. This book, I read it, I studied it. This book helped me to literally transform suffering into liberation. And it helped me to understand deeper levels of compassion, deeper levels of listening. It helped me to find and reach the profound and unlock profound parts of myself that allowed me to venture and chart through unknown dimensions of who I really am and who, at the source of who I really am. It takes you beyond birth and no birth and helps you to understand impermanence. Guys, impermanence is very important. Not a lot of people is on impermanence nowadays, and impermanence is very important. So listen, The Heart of the Buddha. Listen, check out these 2 books, okay? Also, we got my book, Get in the Game 1, Get in the Game 2. You know what I'm saying? If you got children's books, I got children's books too. You could just, email me down below. I can send you the links or things like that. With that being said, I love you, man. This video was a little bit longer than expected, but I want to say I love you if nobody told you I love you. I'm keeping the videos coming. I'm keeping the videos posted. Be prepared to see what I got coming up for y'all. I love you. Peace.